Hello everyone, and welcome you all to another chapter of the Adobe Illustrator Essential tutorial. So now we are on our chapter number 10, and here I'll be showing you how you can draw with the width tool. Okay, how you can make a line quite big and also make few of the designs with that. Okay, so we'll be learning about all of this here in this particular chapter. So let's not waste time and let's get started with this chapter. So now, as you can see, I'm here in the home page of the Illustrator. So from here again, I'll open a new file, and from letter, I'll be choosing this create option. Okay, so I will click on this one, and here you guys can see I do have the setup here. Okay, so as you guys can see, I will just decrease, or I'll just bring this one somewhere here. Okay, I'll bring this one, and yeah, this one is quite fine. Okay, so now again I'll take my pencil tool from here basically, and I need to check that this one's fidelity is in smooth, and the keep selected is I didn't mark this one. Okay, so I'll click on OK from here, and what I'm going to do is come here back again and select this, and I'll delete this one, and again come here, okay, with this particular tool over here, and try to make some designs. Okay, so here I will try to make some designs, and here also I'll try to create a flower kind of thing. Okay. So I'll just try to create some lines here. Okay. Maybe it won't be perfect just to show you guys. Okay. I'm trying to make. Okay. So I'll click on this one. So here you guys can see. So if I just select all of this from here, and if I just bring this one over here. Okay. So I will bring this one over here, or I'll just keep this one here only. Okay, again, this tool here, and I'll create some designs. Okay, and I'll click on this one here as well. Okay, so here, as you can see, I do have these shapes. And now what I want to do is I want to increase the width of all of this here. Okay, so again, with the selection tool, select all of this. And now as this one is selected, you guys can come here to the width tool. Okay, so this is kind of the arrow. So here, as you can see, I do have different points here. Okay, so now just to show you guys better, I will just try to zoom in. Okay, so I'll just zoom in here, and here you guys can see I do can select this particular path, and suppose I want to change the width of this one, I can change the width. Okay, so I can actually do with all of this one here. So here you guys can see I can add this particular effects. Okay, so here you can see I can change the width from here, and again select this layer, and I will increase the width of this layer as well. Okay, so I'll just complete this whole thing down from here. Okay, I will just change this one. So you guys can take your time for changing all of this. Okay, so you guys can also practice this one. Okay, so as we do have class projects as well, so there we can also learn, or I'll be giving you guys to do that one as the class project. So I'll just finish this one as fast as I can. Okay, so here you can see I do have these changes, and I'll select this spot, and I can also bring the line somewhere here, or add the line here. Okay, so if I just zoom out now, so here you can see the difference of how it actually looks and how I have actually changed it here. Okay, so suppose if I just want to check this line here. Okay, so here basically if I just increase or decrease the size, I can do that from here. Okay, so here as you guys can see, I can select, okay, maybe this part I want little thin, okay, and this part I want to make something like uh, this. Okay, so I'll click on this one, And from here, you can actually select the size. Okay. So if I can do that, I will be doing all of this from here. Okay. To all of this one. So this how you can actually make shapes around here. So here I have selected the width tool. Okay. I can also come here. Okay. Suppose I want to make some designs with the pen tool. Okay. So I will just select the pen tool from here and maybe I'll come little down here and I will click this. So I will just make or join some places here. Okay, so I can make some anchor points as well, or I can just actually go one step behind. And if I want to create any kind of shape, I can create those shapes from here. Okay, so here as you can see, I am trying to make some shapes here. Okay, I can just actually go one step back and one step back, I can actually connect all of this from here and I can change this one as well. Okay, so here as you can see, I can create different shapes here. And if I come to this point, here you can see I have made this box as well. So come here, select this one, and maybe I want to decrease the size of this and select this whole thing and keep this somewhere here. Okay. Now I will also group this one. Okay. So I have grouped this, both of these layers. So now what I want to do is I will come here. I'll just zoom in a little bit. And from here, as you guys can see, if I select again my width tool, okay, so from here, basically I can change the width of these lines as well. Okay, the way I want. So I'll be doing this from here. Suppose I will do this one, and now I will select this particular path. I will select here, and from here what I can do is I will select something like this and this layer here. And this one I will just increase a little bit. Okay, so here from any point, if you just try to select this one down, you guys can do that. Okay, so you guys can have different lengths right here. Okay, so here if I want to put this one somewhere like this, and from here you can actually increase kind of like this. And here again, this end, you want it something like this. Here you guys can do that. And again, same goes to this point here. Okay, you guys can select and make different designs over here. Okay, so here if you want it like this, and suppose here if I something put like this, and right here I'll just put like this. So here you guys can actually do with this particular line all of these features. Okay, you can actually adjust all of these lines here. And now if you want to add any color, okay, I'll again come to the properties option, and with my selection tool, I'll select all of these layers which I do have here. Okay, come to the strokes option. Okay, so I'll just come to the stroke option and I can put different type of colors here. Okay, so as you can see, if I just put red, I can select these colors and I will just adjust these colors a little bit. Okay, so I will just adjust these colors. So here is the shape which I made using this one. Okay, and I can also select different colors and also check out their shades if you want to see different colors, or we can also check the opacity. If I want to change its opacity, I can change that one as well. Okay, so here is a particular design. So now if I just zoom out, so here you can see I can basically move around this one. Suppose I want to move this one around. Again, I'll keep this one here. And now I will just select this text and I'll click on group, or I will just group this one from here. And now if I just move this layer, okay, or I'm just selecting only this layer, but I need to select both of this. And in that case, this one and this one, I will just group both of this, or I'll just ungroup. And again, I'll group from here. And now if I'm having some difficulty here to do this particular thing, Okay, so I hope you guys have understood this one. And again, I'll select the curvature or the width tool from here. Okay, so I'll come to this width tool and maybe I'll just increase the size a little bit from here, and this end, I will just increase this one a little bit. Okay, so I can do all of this from here. If I want to increase the length here, I can do that as well. Okay, so it totally depends on us how we want to make this width. Okay, I can also put some different colors. Okay, we can do that as well. Okay, so I'll just go back here. Okay, so I can do all of this. So here you can see the width profile. Okay, I can also change the width profile from here. Okay, so if I want it somewhere like this, I can do that. So these are a few of the presets of width. And after selecting any particular preset, we guys can also again work around with this one. Okay, so I can just come here. I can select the width and I can basically change uh, the shape or all of this from here. Okay, so here I will just decrease the size, and here maybe I will just broaden this one a bit, and I'll keep this one somewhere here. Okay, so this type of shapes also you guys can basically make here. Okay, and modify your width profile. Okay, so after that, here is a option if you want to flip along. So here you guys can do this. So this particular things will be flipped basically here. Okay, so you guys can do that. And here, if I do only have artboard, I can also align this one. Again, come here. So hope you guys have understood this particular class of how you can do that or how you can make changes to all of this. And now if I just select this layer, okay, suppose I will just select this one over here. Okay, so all of this now I will select, and what I can do is I'll just and I'll bring this one here. Okay. And now what I can do is I can basically put some color to my strokes. Okay. So here I can select different or same colors and also adjust the color from here. Okay. And increase the intensity sometimes. Okay. I can actually adjust all of these things from here. Okay. So we can do that as well, and we can make our own designs. So I hope you guys have understood this class on the width tool, okay, how we can basically use this width tool. And after going to the width tool, here how we can adjust this point throughout this path. And from here, if you want to put some kind of anchor line. Okay, so you guys can basically click here and you guys can do all of this as well. Okay, so here you guys can see how I can actually change all of this. Okay, we guys can do here as well. Okay, so here you can change the width profile and all of this here. Okay, so if you want to group all of this, suppose I will just select this selection tool, everything is selected, and now I can basically group all of this as well. And suppose if I want to move something, I can move the whole group together. Okay, so I have grouped this one here, and here I do have only one layer. So hope to see you all in the next class. Till then, take care and goodbye, everyone.